Oh my God, it's the first ever bonus episode of MOTORAMATHON, the internet's first and #1 podcast dedicated to breaking down the movie Motorama 1 minute at a time. I am your host, Frankie Campisano, thrilled, pleased as fucking punch to not be wearing the Groucho Marx glasses, which I do have right here, because this is a bonus episode, so we will not be watching a minute of Motorama today, but we do have some dope shit to talk about. Joining me, as always, my friend and yours, Dr. Steve Autore. What's up, Doc?
And what's up, Doc?
No, I asked you. What's up, Doc?
I'm well.
That makes one of us.
That's good. We don't have to start that with
This is a joke.
Trauma dump immediately.
That's a little joke, buddy.
I'm well.
Tell me about whatever's going on behind you.
The background is from Press Your Luck, the Whammy show, and I don't know. I wanted something.
Oh yeah, okay.
I wanted something for like bonus festive game show type vibe.
You know, speaking of game shows, when you and I have played like unreleased game shows, we played along with unreleased game shows on stream before.
Oh, yes, true.
One of our best performing videos ever is us playing that game show. And I never promoted it really. It just did it, you know, it found an audience on its own.
I'm a big fan of old game shows. And like that era.
Me too. The older the better.
New game shows, not so good. But like I'm a big like Game Show Network when Game Show Network was on.
It's still on.
It's still on, but now they have new game shows on it. They don't show a lot of old game shows anymore. They used to show like everything was like a, I don't know if they consider it syndicated or whatever, but like an old like this, or like Card Sharks, or like Match Game. Anyway, I like that kind of shit. Now it's like new word games and stuff, and they try to be like trendy.
Yeah, and the new games are always like you have a celebrity host, you have a celebrity competing, and then it's like they're trying to win money for charity, and it's like just fucking donate the money to charity. Like,
have you seen the one with Rob Lowe where they literally, it's like everyone has a subject that's their like specialty, and like someone's specialty is like snacks. Someone's specialty, it's called The Floor, I believe, and it's like one person's specialty is like snacks. So if someone like fights that person, they just, the whole game show is they just show images of different snacks, and whoever says, or whatever it is, like fruit or like tools or like farming equipment or whatever, like, but usually it's like simple stuff,
crazy
cooking stuff. So it's like spatula, pan. It's like really simple.
Now, there was a contestant on this show named Steve who appeared on episode 4. Don't judge this book by its cover. And he was technology. He was spices and condiments. He was sports equipment, movie quotes.
Yeah, but what did he start with? Because you acquired different ones.
So what I'm looking at, it has like this person versus that person in a subject area. So first he did a battle for technology. Then he did a battle for idioms. Then a battle for spices and condiments. Then a battle for sports equipment. Then a battle for movie quotes. I actually think
some are harder than others, but
yes. And the category doesn't necessarily indicate how hard the question might be, you know?
They're not questions. Usually it's like it's like flat, it's like speed round almost. It's like you go, I go, you go, I go, you go, I go, and whoever like it lands on loses, I believe.
Okay.
Like if time runs out on you, I think that's the game. And it's just like flashing, like maybe idioms has like a blank or something like that. Like some have like words, like a song lyrics or something like that.
Play The Floor.
But sometimes it's just images. So it'll be like football helmet, soccer ball.
the floor-inspired party game. Let's see if we can play it. No, I don't think we can. It's pretty complicated.
Probably not.
They want you to print. They want you to make a slideshow and print stuff out, and
yeah, that's the whole game. It's basically a slideshow game. Yeah,
I'm still working on my
Rob Lowe's fun. It was like the easiest job in the world to just be like, you lost. All right, next guy.
I think Howie Mandel, Deal or No Deal, is the easiest television job in the world.
Howie Mandel, yeah, for sure.
Although I take that back, Howie has to act like the banker is really talking to him on the phone call. That is good acting.
There's probably somebody on the phone.
Yeah, but it's not the bank. They just go, say this, and he goes, okay. But he's got to act like, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Like he's always, because he's the middleman. He's like, I'll tell him.
He has talked about, I watch his podcast sometimes, and he talked about like how no one knows what's in the cases. Like the girls can't know, he doesn't know. Like it was a big deal, and if someone found out, they had to like hold the production for like 2 hours, and they would just like reorganize all the cases and stuff like that. But he was like, yeah, there was all these controversies of like if he was cheating or something, or like if he was like,
it's a crazy game to even cheat at, because it is just like coin flip the game,
Sometimes it was like, dude, take the deal. Like it was so sad when someone like had a lot from the banker and they didn't take it, and they would just plummet. They would just go like downhill.
Is that the game show that you would go on, or would you go on Press Your Luck? Like, what would you go on if you could go on any game show?
I'd rather go on something that's not like luck oriented.
Interesting, because I feel like to some degree the luck orientation of it relieves some of the pressure. If you go on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and you fuck up, you fucked up. You go on Jeopardy and you fucked up, you fucked up.
I think I'd rather have that accountability. I think I'd rather be like, all right, I lost, than like just getting fucked over by like, I don't know who. I mean, they made the whole movie with Paul Walter Hauser, the Press Your Luck thing, where they like they didn't scam it. He scammed it because he
figured out the game. Yeah, he gamed the system.
Stupid. Yeah, they're right. They only had like a certain amount of patterns for the thing, and he figured it out. And so he like figured it out every single time. It was just like,
I wish, what I would do if I could make up my own game show. I think I would do something like this, because I don't know what game show I'd want to go on, but I think back to like what's the most fun I had watching game shows on reality TV as a kid. Me and my friends, when this is gonna date me a little bit, there used to be this feature on Xbox Live where you could watch shows together.
Yeah, and it would like put your characters in a room together.
Yes, and you could ignore that part of it if you didn't need to see your avatars like react.
Sure. But they were like
on voice chat. Exactly, they're like in a little home theater, and we were on voice chat, so we didn't give a fuck to see our characters like, ha ha, I laughed at that joke. It's like, I heard you laugh, motherfucker. We're on voice chat. But we would watch. There was 2 games that we would do. We would watch America's Court with Judge Ross, which is just like a generic crappy court show that was on Netflix. It had like hundreds of episodes, and so we would just pick a random one, and we would kind of watch, and about like halfway through be like, all right, everybody, like now lock in. Who do you think is gonna win? Like you had to take a side, and if you were right, you were right, and if you lost, you lost. That was it. There was no stakes. But some kind of game show like that where like you're like the people's lawyer kind of thing, I think could be really fun. Like it's a real court case, and you have to just decide not who you think is in the right. Who do you think is going to win? Who do you think is going to win this case? Who do you think has the better case? And based on the information you have, because sometimes you'd have just the opening statements, and you're like, okay, this person's lying, and then they, it's fake. It's fucking reality television. But then you get to act 2, and they're like, and here's my star witness, and the person would come in, and you're like, oh fuck, like, oh, that seems pretty real that they had this person here. Similarly, we would watch The Twilight Zone, and we would get about halfway, and we go, all right, lock it in. What is happening in this episode? And if you could guess it correctly, like, you win.
Interesting.
Something like that. Like, I don't know.
I feel like it's like guess the twists almost.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so like I think something like that, like I think my special brain, if you were like, here's the game, Frankie, we show you a movie trailer for a movie you've never seen. You tell us act 1, act 2, act 3, how close can you get it? I think I could do that and win money. Depending on the movie and depending on the trailer.
Interesting. I don't know if that would be an interesting to watch. Like
I agree. It might not be a good game show.
I miss like Double Dare and stuff like that. Like they don't have like game shows for kids anymore.
Love Double Dare.
They don't have game shows for kids anymore. Like I love me and some friends like did a deep dive on like old game shows for kids, like what's the Temple of whatever the fuck, and like it was like an obstacle course almost. Like
yeah,
there was one in England that my friend Ben Gaz, who was on the show,
was the Hidden Temple was what you were thinking of?
It was called the Crystal. Oh, fuck, what's the name of it? And we would watch the shit out of it. It was so funny.
All right, I'm googling Crystal Fuck Game Show.
Crystal.
Nope, it only gave me sex. Sorry. Nope.
British
The Crystal Maze
show. Yeah, Crystal Maze is awesome.
Holy shit. I did not, even with safe search on, those first page search results for Crystal Fuck Game Show are graphic. Wow. Wow. Okay. The Crystal Maze. Based on the French game show Fort Boyard.
This show kicks ass.
The Crystal Maze.
There are like full episodes on YouTube.
They did an American version and it aired on Nickelodeon in 2020.
But like I like those ones where like they go into a new room and there's like a puzzle game or there's like a something. It's almost like Origins of Escape Rooms. Almost.
Yes, I love that kind of stuff. I do think like a more complex, something between Legends of the Hidden Temple and The Amazing Race would like really hit for me. Like between those scales. Because Amazing Race is too big. It's a year long. There's a million teams. They go all over the fucking world. A little too long for me. I loved Figure It Out. You ever watch Figure It Out?
I don't know that one.
You would know it if you saw it. Google Nickelodeon Figure It Out. It's like a it kind of came out of like, you can't say that on television. They have like the big brain. You'll see the big brain. You'll go, oh, that show with the brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. You figured it out. You figured it out.
And then they would have like all that people on it and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, I miss that kind of era.
They did 218 episodes of Figure It Out. Maybe we should do a Figure It Out.
What was the deal with the brain?
The brain
you
was
like figure out the way the words like combined.
It was like a phrase. Yeah, it was kind of like their Wheel of Fortune, I guess.
Nice.
Kids with special skills or unique achievements competed as contestants, while a panel of 4 Nick celebrities tried to guess the predetermined phrase that describes the contestant's talent. Maybe there's a good edit we can make of Figure It Out with Secret Menu Beauty Pageant. A panel tries to figure out what the talents are. I don't even know a lot. Cat Dog was a fucking guest? How do you get Cat Dog on your show?
Cat Dog was the guest.
Yeah.
That was a time when they were doing stuff like that too. They would be like, the person giving the award for best animation is Jimmy Neutron. And they're like, God, and then it would flash to a Jimmy Neutron.
Growing up, I always loved that, like, it felt like there was years in a row where Rosie O'Donnell was always hosting the Kids Choice Awards, like every year.
Interesting.
I gotta look this up.
Kids like Rosie O'Donnell? She's like an icon for kids.
She definitely was, which is okay. So,
how?
Damn, you know what's actually crazy? This is like a deep childhood memory because when this happened, I gotta see if she hosted more times. but at the very least, she was hosting in 1997. So I was 3 years old and like cognizant of, I gotta watch the Kids Choice Awards because my friend, famous celebrity Rosie O'Donnell, is the host this year. And she hosted the previous year too with Whitney fucking Houston. Wow. Okay. And Whitney Houston was, oh, what a downgrade. Okay. 94. Whitney Houston solo host.
The Kids
Sorry,
Choice
95.
Awards?
Whitney Houston solo host.
Of the Kids Choice Awards?
96. Whitney Houston as the host. Rosie O'Donnell co-hosting via satellite from a New York harbor cruise. And at that time, Whitney Houston became.
Hey kids, I'm on the cruise. Hey kids,
I'm in New York and I'm doing my. I know it's 3 hours. It's midnight. It's not even New Year's. So like, why would you be anywhere except for the awards shows? It's not like you're doing another celebration.
She was the boat captain. She was driving. Tugboat Rosie.
Okay, we're gonna play a game with some of these Kids Choice Awards, but so Rosie co-hosts via satellite in 96. Then in 97, she solo hosts. 98, solo hosts. 99, solo hosts. 2000, solo hosts.
Wow.
2001, solo hosts. 2002, solo hosts. 2003, you know she's fucking solo hosting. 2004, Mike Myers, Cameron Diaz.
Way better.
Oh man, I'm about to reveal so many like deep embedded childhood memories of the Kids Choice Awards. I definitely remember for almost 10 years it was Rosie O'Donnell hosting every year. And when they changed it, that didn't sit right with 10-year-old me. Definitely not.
But Mike Myers is better.
I remember at the 2004 Kids Choice Awards, because the hosts were there to, holy shit, this is actually a core memory of me. I remember watching this. The kids in the audience all had like Shrek's ears, like reindeer antlers, but Shrek ears. And I remember being like really upset that I wasn't there because I wanted the Shrek ears. And I remember being able to rationalize, they look dumb as fuck. Where would I wouldn't wear them anywhere.
I'd wear them now.
I would wear them now, but as a kid, I was like, I'm not going to wear, what am I wearing, Shrek ears to school? No way. I'm not doing that. Would I wear it to the mall? No way. So I knew I wanted the Shrek ears, couldn't really figure out why. It was just FOMO of like, I want that thing. But then they played the pilot episode of Danny Phantom after the 2004 Kids Choice Awards. I remember watching that and being like, oh, I fucking love this show. Great show.
Danny Phantom.
And then the Kids Choice Awards kind of get. Then Ben Stiller hosted the year after.
Those are good.
Jack Black. They're getting good, but nobody's sticking around. We had Rosie for 10 years.
It shouldn't be one person year after year. I don't think it should.
Justin Timberlake, Jack Black. Jack Black kind of alternates in and out now. 2009, The Rock hosted. Wow.
Pretty good.
2010, Kevin James. That's a huge downgrade. They went from The Rock to Kevin James.
Yeah, but kids like that shit. Like Paul Blart. There's a reason, you know?
Yeah. Then Jack Black.
He was doing fucking, kid shit.
Will Smith hosted in 2012. Josh Duhamel hosted in 2013. That's insane.
That's a weird one.
That is like they couldn't get anyone, right? That's a weird one.
Kids don't know who he is.
Favorite male butt kicker goes to Dwayne Johnson. Favorite female butt kicker goes to Kristen Stewart.
Kristen Stewart.
Favorite app goes to Temple Run.
For what? For Twilight or something?
Kristen Stewart got best female butt kicker for Snow White and the Huntsman.
Oh, okay.
Beating out Annie Hathaway, ScarJo, and J-Law. I actually think Kristen Stewart shouldn't have won that. For Snow White and the Huntsman?
No. Scarlett Johansson.
2014, hosted by Mark Wahlberg.
Not bad.
Okay. Holy shit. Some of these, I'm like, who's fucking nominating these? Favorite movie actor, 2014 Kids Choice Awards. Johnny Depp for Tonto in The Lone Ranger. Robert Downey Jr. for Iron Man and Iron Man 3. Neil Patrick Harris as Patrick Winslow in Smurfs 2. And Adam Sandler as Lenny Feeder in Grown Ups 2. And he won.
Adam?
Yeah. Downey Jr. won favorite male butt kicker. And then J-Law won favorite female butt kicker that year.
Butt kicker. Do they still do like, well, there aren't a lot of like farts in movies anymore, but I remember there was a year that they were like best on camera fart. Or they were like,
hold on. Let's see if we can find that. And is that before we're at it or no? Okay, 2021. Oh, okay. It was in 2003 and 2004. All right, let's go back. We've
I think it was like Kangaroo Jack, maybe. And
I'm gonna give you the nominees. Don't worry. Oh wow, I can see all the awards that they've ever done, and they like dropped a bunch of them. Some of these are actually crazy that they never did them, and then they introduced them. They might have tried to scrub the farts from the record. They're trying to make it look fake. Okay. 2003. They gave out the fart awards, but the main page for Kids Choice Awards tries to hide it.
Whoa.
We don't need to know about it. Okay, so the nominees for favorite fart in a movie. Scooby-Doo, The Master of Disguise, Austin Powers in Goldmember, and The Crocodile Hunter. I don't think Austin Powers in Goldmember is like even remotely appropriate for children, right? Like
but like kids watch it. Yeah,
I was 5 watching these movies. I was 5 years old.
It's like adjacent. It's like
I remember being in kindergarten playing like Austin Powers games with my friends. 5 years old.
It's like how like Zoolander is kind of like.
But Zoolander doesn't fuck. Austin Powers fucks.
I guess
that's
so.
the whole thing.
It's true.
I mean, Zoolander does fuck infamously, but okay. So obviously, Scooby-Doo wins best fart.
Wow.
Matthew Lillard wins best fart. Then, oh, you're right. Next year, favorite fart in a movie. It's not okay. I keep saying best. It's not best. Just favorite. Favorite fart in a movie. Nominees are Kangaroo Jack, Good Boy, Daddy Daycare, Finding Nemo. Kangaroo Jack wins.
Finding Nemo. There's farts in there.
Oh my god, did I see this movie? You ever heard of this movie? 2003 sci-fi comedy Good Boy?
No.
He gets a dog from space.
Whoa.
Maybe
they stole it. The new one stole it.
I want to see the new one. I'm interested.
Yeah, I want to see it too.
So, okay. Not a lot of sad to know that the farts did not make it to 2005.
I just don't think there was a lot of content. I think that it's died out. It was a very specific time.
You want my theory? 2003. They go, hey, Mrs. O'Donnell, thank you so much for hosting again. We love having you host the Kids Choice Awards. The kids love you. You're always such a good energy. You're very funny. We love the slime. This year we want to add favorite fart to the awards. And she's like, okay. And they do it.
You know you love farts, Rosie.
And Scooby-Doo wins favorite fart. And she goes, I'm not fucking doing this again. I'm out. And she leaves.
She goes, this is for kids.
What is this? Yeah.
It took her 10 years to go, this is kid stuff. What am I doing here?
Best bump. Oh, no, best burp. Justin Timberlake, best burp. Will Smith won the Wannabe Award. What the fuck?
Wow.
In 2003, they were really dissing him. Keep my Wannabe Award. Okay.
Slack kid. Slaps a
So-
kid across the face.
They bring in, we get to the years where it's like every other year Jack Black is hosting, which is interesting.
Mm.
Then he takes a couple years off. They get Kevin James. Jack Black comes back. Will Smith hosts. Josh Duhamel hosts. That's like a really weird one. That's the weirdest
He had to have
weirdest
been
one.
at something. He had to have been at something that made it. Honestly.
Yeah, what was he doing in
Small
2013?
kids movie.
He was the voice of Wings in Wings. He was in the Transformers movie in 2011.
Maybe that's it.
And then he was in movie 43.
That's not a kids movie.
Which is not a kids movie, but it might as well be.
Yeah.
So, but you know what? This is film. Maybe he was doing something TV. He was the voice of Jake and the Neverland Pirates. He was Captain Flynn.
Classic.
Oh, and he was voicing. Aha, here it is. He was fresh off of being one of the voices for Fanboy and Chum Chum on Nickelodeon.
There you go.
A show I've heard of but don't really know.
Fanboy and Chum Chum. I've never heard of that. Fanboy and Chum Chum. Oh, yes, I do remember this.
I don't.
They were like nerdy. I didn't remember watching it, but I remember it being a thing.
Do you think you're more of a fanboy or more of a Chum Chum?
Probably more of a Chum Chum, I guess.
I guess that makes me a fanboy.
Yeah, I think that fits.
They have Janitor Poopatine.
Okay.
And a character name. Wait, are these real? These seem real.
3.4 out of 10. 3.4 out of 10 on IMDb. That's so good.
Boog Schlizetti is a great character name. Boog Schlizetti. Boog Schlizetti.
Oh, David Hornsby was that's Rickety Cricket. That's who played Fanboy.
I think he's also one of the creators, possibly.
Maybe.
Fanboy and Chum Chum. Let me pull it back up. No.
Rickety Cricket.
Just the voice, not a creator.
Well,
that explains Josh Duhamel hosts the Kids Choice Awards. Then Wahlberg hosts it. Then Nick Jonas hosts it. They're starting to get back on track.
What's the weirdest award?
They start to get a lot more controlled with the awards. They basically become favorite book, favorite video game, favorite music stuff, TV and movie. They start to really kind of drill down on no more fun awards. Blake Shelton hosts in 2016. Very weird choice.
Do they still slime people?
Yeah, but not as much. John Cena hosts in 2017. That's a good host.
That's good for kids. Kids love Cena.
Okay, they brought in some fun. They brought in some fun ones. When Cena came in, he said, "I'm doing fun awards again." They have favorite villain. They have Best Friends Forever award.
That's good.
They have favorite butt kicker, most wanted pet, favorite frenemies, hashtag squad, which is just like an ensemble cast award. Favorite soundtrack.
Yeah, those are good. Those are all good.
Some of these I'm so confused by.
Like
favorite soundtrack went to the movie Suicide Squad, the album for the original Suicide Squad movie. Oh, because they had like a 21 Pilots song on there and stuff. That makes sense that people loved that one. Was that PG-13? I thought that was an R-rated film. It must be PG-13.
I think that was, and then the Suicide Squad was like, fuck
Then
that.
yeah, then James Gunn said, "I got to do this R-rated, baby." Okay.
And I'm adding
Favorite global music star?
That's gonna be my version.
They added a ton of international categories that they didn't air on television. 2018, John Cena hosts again. Cena says, "Give me more."
What are the international categories? Oh, like for international.
And he creates a character named Don Cena.
Cool. I'm
Who
a kid.
Who is Don Cena?
I hope it's like a kid version with a lollipop and like a little propeller hat.
Don Cena, KCA, refers to John Cena hosting the Nickelodeon Kids Choice Awards in 2017 and 2018. Correct. But show me the character of Don Cena.
DAWN.
DON. And it keeps wanting to correct me to "did you mean?" And no, I did not mean.
No, I mean Don Cena. Donald.
I can't even find it. I love John Cena. He actually has like really only grown in my estimation of him as both a performer and a person.
He's a good dude.
By all accounts, he's like an amazing guy. He's a very talented actor. Like some of the stuff he's been doing in the most recent episodes of Peacemaker are phenomenal. I'm very, very impressed with him.
Yeah.
And he should come back and host the Kids Choice Awards again.
Those wrestlers.
Okay. 2019.
Making their way to the movies.
DJ Khaled hosts it in 2019. That's interesting.
That was probably miserable.
2020.
What's up, kids? You're the best.
2020, it gets like weird because obviously the pandemic. So they do a virtual one. Wow. It was the smallest scale Kids Choice Awards since 1987, when the first ceremony, which was called the Big Ballot, aired as part of a show rated K, for kids, by kids. I didn't know that. I've never even heard of Rated K. It's an American movie review television program that aired on Nickelodeon from 1986 to 1988. Okay. So maybe we need to get into Rated K, for kids, by kids, because that's interesting. They rated the movies based on A for amazing, C for classic, confusing, or crazy.
That's
G
hard.
for go, S for see it or so, T for terrific, and letter K being the equivalent of ultimate perfect 5 or 4 stars out of 5.
Wow.
The reviews were often completely improvised, and the hosts would just fuck with each other. This is insane. Very rarely did they feature R-rated movies. You would usually only feature an R-rated movie if it was relevant to the young audience, like Stand By Me or That's Life. Even though that's not an R-rated film, but it was like not necessarily appropriate for kids.
Right.
Interesting. Weird. All right. Good internet rabbit hole. Obviously, the 2020 KCA was bad. It was virtual. I bet no one was getting slimed virtually, right?
No one like showed up, probably.
It was all on Zoom, basically. Yeah.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's probably like less people showed up because it wasn't actually a thing. You know?
Yeah, this was like May 2020. They were gonna do. Oh wow, Chance the Rapper was originally gonna host, and Bieber and Quavo were gonna perform. And then it was also gonna happen the same time as Nickelodeon's Slime Fest weekend. And then COVID. So they cancel Slime Fest weekend. Then they cancel everything. They postpone the ceremony and then do it as a virtual one. So no slime happening. Although the first slime,
someone might have slimed themselves. I'm sure
someone inside the International Space Station did a slime.
Someone probably did a little.
An astronaut did that on the International Space Station. That's pretty cool.
That's all they do up there. There's a lot of slime in space.
They're sliming. They're sliming. 2021, Keenan hosts,
That makes sense.
and it had most.
I'm surprised he hadn't before.
I'm actually surprised too. He probably was too busy. Bieber and Quavo did their song because they came back to do it. Chance did not. That's pretty funny. Okay. They're picking it back up. 2022, co-hosted by Miranda Cosgrove and Rob Gronkowski.
Big and small.
Gronk probably shouldn't have been there.
Probably
I have to look up this picture of them together. Cosgrove and
every joke was definitely like, I'm big, you're small.
Yeah. And she looks like really young because they're trying to make her seem more like iCarly.
Right.
All right. Good for her.
Good for Gronk.
Good for Gronk. Yeah. I mean, like, she probably didn't benefit from it as much as Gronk did. Gronk needed that audience. She already had that audience. 2023. Hosted by Nate
Black
Burleson.
and Miranda Cosgrove. That would be good.
Nate Burleson, former NFL player. And Charlie D'Amelio, TikToker.
Nah.
Last year, oh, fucking hell, I remember this. Last year, it was hosted by SpongeBob SquarePants and Patrick Starr.
Cool.
It was dedicated to their 25th anniversary, which is pretty cool. The first show to take place in July since 1992.
Wow.
Big change. Then this year, it was hosted by Tyla, who is a cool singer. Good album. That's kind of it. Like this year, it seems like maybe it sucked.
I don't think kids are talking about it.
I don't think kids. Okay, I'm gonna give you the categories. We'll see how many of these kids.
Well, honestly, how many kids are watching Nickelodeon?
All of them
on TV.
No, on TV, probably none of them. I'm gonna give you the category. I'm gonna give you the nominees. You tell me if you can name the winner. Okay.
Sure.
Favorite movie: Thunderbolts, Wicked, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Paddington in Peru, Descendants: The Rise of Red, Captain America: Brave New World, Beetlejuice, Minecraft movie.
Minecraft.
No, Wicked win.
Wicked.
Favorite movie actor: Jim Carrey, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Dr. Robotnik, Jason Momoa, Minecraft movie as Garrett Garrison, Dwayne Johnson, Callum Drift in the movie Red 1, Jack Black, Steve in Minecraft movie, Chris Evans, Jack O'Malley in Red 1, Chris Pratt, Keats in The Electric State.
Jack Black.
Yeah, you know it. Favorite movie actress: Ariana Grande, Glinda in Wicked, Cynthia Erivo, Elphaba in Wicked, Emma Myers, Minecraft movie, Natalie, Jenna Ortega, Beetlejuice, Astrid Dietz, Millie Bobby Brown, Michelle Green in The Electric State, Winona Ryder, Lydia Dietz, Beetlejuice.
I don't know.
Of course, it's Ariana Grande. They got to go to their Nickelodeon people, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
And there's a fucking lot of these, dude. Okay. Favorite butt kicker, and they have combined all the genders. Every gender now, it's one butt kicker. Sebastian Stan, Bucky Barnes as in Thunderbolts. Jack Black, Steve in Minecraft movie. Jace Norman, Henry Hart in Henry Danger the movie. Kylie Kintral, Descendants: The Rise of Red as Princess Red. Florence Pugh, Yelena Bolova in Thunderbolts. Anthony Mackie, Captain America and Captain America. Emma Myers, Natalie in Minecraft movie.
The Henry Danger one.
No, it's Emma Myers, Natalie in Minecraft movie, the sister who I truly don't think even kicks, let alone kicks any But it's like she's barely in the movie. No disrespect, Miss Myers.
Still have not seen it.
Is she a Nickelodeon person though? Is that why? No, but she's also in Wednesday.
She's young.
She's 23. I don't get it. She's really not doing that much butt kicking in that movie. No one is. I won't make you do more of these categories. They're honestly pretty grueling. It's like some of the
I'm just here for the slime.
Some of the stuff is just so interesting. Like favorite international artist goes to the host of the awards show. Come on. Favorite global music star, she won. Favorite podcast went to the LOL podcast.
Everyone loves that one.
These are actually crazy choices for the podcast. American Girl, the Smart Girls podcast. Are You Afraid of the Dark? Avatar, Braving the Elements. Super Great Kids Stories. The Nikki and Bree Show. Baby, This is Kiki Palmer. And New Heights with Jason and Travis Kelce. I don't know that that's a kids podcast.
Did they win?
What is the LOL podcast?
LOL won.
LOL podcast.
Are you afraid of the dark podcast? I'm kind of interested in.
I want to see. What is that? A weekly episode watch through of it.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Oh, this is okay. Let me tell you, Steve. This is what I'm always afraid of. And fans of this show, we promised you we wouldn't do this to you. We would never ever do this. September 11th, 2021, special episode. Then September 20th, 2021, episode 50. Then 2 years later, they come back and they do episode 51, The Return, October 31st, 2023. But then they disappear again and haven't done an episode in 2 years. 4 years they've done one episode. We'll never do that to y'all. We will finish Motorama. And then we'll see what else we want to do. But we're not going to abandon this quest at this point.
No.
In fact,
and then we'll finish their quest. And
we'll go back and we'll do Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah, and then we'll get nominated for an award.
Yeah.
And then we'll get slime.
Are You Afraid of the Slime? No, bring it on and give me that golden blimp.
I like slime. Slimy.
I think it's edible. I think the slime is edible. While not designed for consumption, it is in fact an edible mixture made of vanilla pudding, applesauce, oatmeal, and green food coloring. So it is edible because they expect it to get in your mouth.
They want it
to. You know what should be a show on Nickelodeon that I bet Nickelodeon's how did we not get that? Floor is Lava.
Huh.
That feels designed to be a Nickelodeon show. I mean, maybe Nickelodeon.
Or the one where they're they have to make shapes with their body.
Oh yeah.
It's hole in the wall or something like that.
Well, yeah. That and Wipeout. Wipeout also would be good. I do feel like Nickelodeon could bring in all these game shows.
All of them come from Double Dare and shit like that.
Totally, yes. I mean, we've talked before about Flying Lotus has the one VHS segment that is basically a parody of Double Dare. It's an R-rated Double Dare horror film. A little bit Double Dare, a little bit Legends of the Hidden Temple.
I forget that one. I have to watch it again.
It's good. I want to do the pivot because this is a bonus episode of Motoramathon. And so the good news is, Steve, I have a little bit of Motorama content for you. Before we get to it, I just want to check in. We have done 35 minutes of the movie. How are you feeling about that? 36 minutes of the movie have we done? How many have we done?
I feel good. I feel like we're cruising along. I mean, I enjoy the meat of the movie more than the beginning.
We've done 36 episodes.
I saw Tessa the other day, who was on the show at the beginning.
Yeah.
She was like, nothing happened in my minute kind of thing. Whereas I feel like now guests are
A lot
like
happens every minute.
happy and satisfied. It was just
It's
slower
cruising and
pace.
grooving.
You know? Stuff at the gas station, stuff with Gus, stuff with that kind of stuff. It just like was a little slower.
Yeah, that gas station sequence, more than anything else, like the sheer amount of runtime of the film, proportionally that is devoted to that scene, stands out more and more and more the further we get from it.
It makes me feel like that's when they should have really explained the game.
Yes, I think they have plenty of time in that sequence to do it.
Yeah,
And
that feels like it was like his first pit stop. I don't know, maybe it's 15 minutes into the movie. You know,
it's interesting. I was talking to a friend recently about his short film, which is about 11 and a half minutes long. It's a documentary, and he had a much longer version of it. And he went, let me cut it down to like just the best stuff. And he had a version that was probably closer to like 7 or 8 minutes. And he showed it to friends, and they said, like, you actually have to make this longer because it's too short right now. The stuff doesn't have time to really hit. And so he made this like 11 and a half minute version, and that's the version that festivals went crazy for. Because and as people told him, he's like, you gave everything like room to breathe, and for like a line or a moment or a reveal to hit, and then we ruminate with it rather than like we're on to the next thing. I thought that was interesting. And I think similarly, like thinking about the Motorama structure, knowing what we know about where the movie's going, there's a reason that gas station scene and Phil as a character and Jerry the policeman are given as much time and attention as they are. But on a first viewing, like you wouldn't know that, and you'd be going like, what the fuck is the point of this?
Yeah.
Especially in contrast to like how little we spend both time and what our exposure to Gus's home life, which is like glossed over basically.
And like each sequence we've seen since, like even the one where they explain the game and he's on the bed, like that was like 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
They're quick.
Yeah,
they're very quick.
Squirrel guy, as opposed to like the Gus scene, the kite, and then the cop, and all that stuff. Like that was like probably 6 or 7 episodes of the show. You know?
Yeah, and Gus is a lot more like of an active protagonist by this point in the movie. He's making shit happen rather than kind of just going through the motions.
More obstacles too.
Definitely. So here's what I've got for you. I had saved this as potentially a segment called I found something. And what I found are 3 clips from producer of Motorama, Donald P. Borchers, who called this podcast, quote, awesome. And I was thinking we could break down these clips. We could learn a little bit more about the movie we love. We'll get to hear from Mr. Borchers himself. Let's see. We can hear we'll start with one of the 3. We've got Donald P. Borchers discusses clearing the rights to Motorama. Donald P. Borchers discusses some of the production challenges on Motorama. Or Donald P. Borchers discusses the casting process for Motorama.
Are these videos? What are these?
These are videos. These are about 1 minute each video. So I was thinking about 1 minute of movie. We'll do 1 minute of like bonus content.
I'm choosing between those.
Yeah, whichever one you want to watch. Casting, challenges, or rights.
Challenges, I guess.
All right, let's do challenges. I've not watched any of these videos. So, okay, this one's 2 minutes 15. So we've got a good amount of content here from Mr. Borchers. Oh my God, Mr. Borchers, please. And Donald, if you're watching this, we love you. We'd love to have you on the show. We'd love to just talk to you about the movie, you know? Here's the man himself. Donnie PB.
Nice hat.
Great hat. We'll bring him up to good old 1080p. Throw on the auto-generated closed captioning. Let's go ahead and hear what Mr. Borchers has to say.
We were challenged by a lot of things on Motorama, and not the least of which was first we had hired Zoltan David to be the cinematographer, DP, which I was quite excited about because he had just shot Liquid Sky. And I'm thinking, oh my God, we're going to get Zoltan David. And the week before he needed to report to work, he was having dinner on Sunset and he literally got hit by a car coming out of the restaurant. Well, now
Whoa.
completely recovered. And the next time he was available, I hired him to shoot the movie Jailbait. And we had a great run on that. But he wasn't available, so we needed to replace a DP. And Bruce threw himself in the middle of that and helped us find DP candidates and get that going. And by the time we finally got out to location, the first assistant director was just in La La Land. And crazy things were happening with the first AD. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. He was a very qualified person. He was going through something in life that was making him make terrible decisions. And Bruce got us out of a god-awful mess where even though we have good qualified special effects people with us and we have appropriately educated and talented crew people, the first had us in a situation where instead of doing anything that was ever pre-produced or talked about ahead of time, a last minute decision is being made where we're taking a big tire and setting it on fire and then having the little boy like walk through the smoke for a shot that the director had conceived, which the first AD setting up without any pre-production, without any talking to Bruce, without any talking to me. And Bruce sees this and says, you light a tire on fire, you're creating a carcinogenic smoke. You don't ask a little boy to walk through a carcinogenic fire. It's like the stupidest decision you could ever make, ever. And sure enough, when we got back to LA, the guy was so embarrassed, he doesn't even show up to work anymore for the LA unit and doesn't even give us a courtesy call. And now Bruce is on the set being the AD and delivering the picture.
What the fuck? Oh, hold on. It went right into a video of Bernie Sanders going to Trump County. I don't need to see that.
We were challenged.
Holy shit. Can we talk about that story that he just told?
Crazy. Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, okay. Is that tire shot? That's not even in the movie, right? It's not on fire.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I vaguely recall Gus walking up to the big tire. I don't think it's on fire. Wow. I mean,
Gus is like, JC Mikes is like, I'll do it. He's fine. He's like, whatever.
Yeah. Here's some comments that Mr. Borchers has on YouTube. Someone says, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. And he says, thank you. I'm glad you've enjoyed watching it as much as I have producing it. One of my proudest accomplishments. Fuck yeah, man. You should be proud of this. Someone says, maybe it's time for Motorama 2. And he goes, was it ever time for Motorama 1? My man, Mr. Borchers. The Borcher Chamber. Okay.
I like that he responds to all of these comments.
He replies to every comment. Someone says, I just finished watching it. It's going to be on my mind for a long time. He says, Joe Minion compared the Motorama game to his telephone answering machine back in the 80s. Sometimes there would be 5 messages, all from his mother. And then the time there was 1 message, but it was from Bernardo Bertolucci. From that begot the idea for Gus's journey. The Italian film director and screenwriter left a voicemail once.
Wow.
For Joseph Minion. Interesting. And that made him think about
this movie.
Yeah.
It's crazy. He's like, there was a boy. There was a little boy I saw. He was driving a car. That's exactly what the voicemail was. It's like, here's a little boy I saw. He's driving a car. It was very funny. I don't know why. He was driving a car.
I have a pretty shocking reveal posted 9 months ago. So during the time that we've been doing this podcast, Mr. Borchers dropped a crazy reveal in a reply to a comment. So if fans of the show, that we've done readings from the Book of the Night Falcon. We've gone deep on this. We have heard all the theories. We've explored a lot of it. We haven't gotten too much into the like what's real and what isn't, what is the filmmaker's intent versus what is interpretation, because we're going to get to those parts of the movie. But someone asks him, just finished this movie. The third act is good, but wild. It's unclear. It looks like Gus died. Nobody could heal his eye. We never see him get it fixed. He was thrown from a 102-foot window. Why would security do that to him? Was this game a scam? Why does nobody question that he has no driver's license? Good movie, but beyond weird. And Donald says, thanks for watching. FYI, the filmmaker's intent was that Gus's whole journey was a dream.
No.
So when he awakens, he realizes that none of the events of his dream actually transpired. I reject that. I fully reject that.
I don't like that.
I just don't think that's what's happening.
Bad. It makes the movie bad if that's the case.
Straight up. I agree. I literally think that's not what's happening in the movie.
It's a gotcha thing.
Yeah. Okay, here's another piece of it. Someone asks about casting. And about how the lead, of course, is an unknown. Donald says, yes, because the protagonist was only 10 years old, there was no hope for casting a name. I decided if I undertook this production, every part needed to be cast with someone recognizable to some audience segment.
Mm-hmm.
To get the ball rolling, I
sense.
asked Drew Barrymore to do her third picture with me. And the executive producer that brought me the script, Stephen Bratter, was close friends with Craig Sheffer, who agreed to help out without credit. Interesting.
She's like, yeah, I'll do it, but only if it's one shot. And
so let's look up Stephen Bratter.
I can do it right now.
Stephen Bratter, the man who found this script, is still active on the internet. He's on social media. I'm going to connect with him. I'm going to send him a connection.
Connection.
Oh, shit. And then there's Eric Robles, producer and creator of Fanboy and Chum Chum. So I'm going to add him too.
Wow, Fanboy and Chum Chum. Full circle.
Oh, I'm pending with Eric Robles. He hasn't accepted me yet. Come on, Eric Robles.
Come on, be a chum chum.
Yeah, be a chum chum to this fanboy. Okay, interesting. Mr. Borchers continues to astound and amaze. Looking to see if there's any other great like nuggets hidden in his comments. Oh shit! What the fuck, man? Somebody goes, no joking, Motorama is one of my favorite movies. However, I have so many questions. Donald replies, let's talk about it then. What the fuck? We want to talk about it on this show! And then he goes, was the opening...
Let's still comment.
Was the opening credits scene presented as intended? The woodshop montage with parents fighting in voiceover always struck me as odd. He says, correct, as intended. Notwithstanding that, our cinematographer Joe Yacco really thought many of the shots in the woodshop that were not specific. Thought of many shots in the woodshop that were not specifically scripted, but the parents' VO was as scripted. When this project was at Warner Brothers, they commissioned a rewrite, which I intentionally never read, that would have redeveloped the entire thing as a buddy picture between a 10-year-old Gus and a new character and vehicle for Sandra Bernhard.
Yeah, like a Harold and Maude kind of thing, maybe.
Yeah. Then he goes on to go, okay, was the actual game of Motorama more fleshed out in the script? How did it gain or lose popularity? Joe Minion says he came up with the idea, or Donald says, no, we didn't flesh it out, but Joe Minion shared that he came up with the idea as a reaction to the voicemail story that we heard earlier. Crazy. Okay. Mr. Borchers. Hi, Mr. Borchers.
Mr. Borchers.
We are 36 episodes into our minute by minute Motorama podcast, Motoramathon, and we would love to have you join us for a future episode to talk about the movie in greater depth. Thank you for sharing your work with the masses. And I'll sign it, Frankie and Steve, Motoramathon co-hosts.
We're here. We're here for you.
We love you. We love your movie.
We want to get you. We'd love to get JC Mikes.
I mean, dude, I have Jordan Christopher Michael on. He's on YouTube. You know, we found his personal YouTube and I follow his account. I'm subscribed to him.
Big fans.
I'll find him.
We'll find you.
Jordan C. Michael.
Non-threatening. We'll find you.
Dog, I have his email.
Is it JC Mikes?
I have his Instagram. Going to his Instagram right now.
JC Michael, we love you.
The people want JC Mikes.
Yeah. We want to reinvigorate your career if you're interested.
Wow. Okay, so this might not even be his current Instagram. It's his old Instagram, maybe. But I have his email. Jordan C. Michael at yahoo.com. I'm going to email him right now. Let's write this email together. I'll send it from the Nice Hog Productions email.
Jordan, how are you doing?
It's actually weird to not call him JC Mikes. I'm like, he doesn't know that we call him that. Motorama podcast. Hey, Jordan. I hope this email finds you well. Big fan of your work, especially Motorama. One of my all-time favorite movies. And as I hope you agree, a cult classic, sorely in need of a cult. Earlier this year, my creative producing partner, Steve Autore, and I launched our podcast, Motoramathon, in which we break down the movie minute by minute.
Per episode.
Our comedy podcast, minute by minute. I'm just saying we break down the movie minute by minute every week. We would love to have you on if you're interested and available. We would love to have you on the show to talk about the movie, your experience as an actor, and anything else you'd like to cover. Let us know. We would love to hear from you. Best, Frankie Campisano, Nice Hog Productions. Cool. Send. When in doubt, send it out. And we did it. We shot our shot.
Nice.
Two of the biggies.
Try with Drew. But
well, spoilers. People on the main show, they don't know that yet. They don't know that we tried and failed. We're going to reveal that when it's our time.
Well,
just a few weeks.
We've tried with Drew.
Yeah. We made an attempt. We made an attempt. Well, I mean, I love this movie. I'll tell you as far as where I'm at with it, I miss being able to watch it. I don't always miss being able to watch it. I think this week, because we've been talking about it, we got to hear Mr. Borchers talk about it. Like, I'm a little bummed I haven't gotten to see it. I would love to actually, if you don't mind, Steve, if you'll indulge me, let's revisit the trailer.
Sure.
I just want to see. I want to see something.
I like hearing the stories about, like, film shit going wrong.
Yeah, I mean, look, we have two
Humanizes
clips
it. Humanizes it a little bit.
Agreed. We do have 2 other clips of Mr. Borchers talking about it, but I thought we could save those for potential future bonus eps.
Sure.
So let's go ahead and revisit the trailer. Someone re-uploaded the trailer just a couple months ago. Let's watch this version of it. I don't really know why they re-uploaded it. Maybe they didn't know it was already here.
Just wanted to make sure. Make sure you know.
Boom.
You see it.
Boom. Here we go. Shout out to Moon Releasing. That's boy Borchers.
The open road. It calls to everyone, but it's no place to kid around. And
That's a cute
Gus
pun.
isn't your ordinary
No place to kid around.
He knows a man has to go
Want to play with me? Beat it, kid.
where a man has to go.
I play Motorama. Spelled out Motorama. Grand prize of $500 million. Motorama, Gus. Come on in.
Just how did you make enough money to buy a fancy set of wheels like that?
I sold my stamp collection.
But there's more than one game on the road.
Hey, old pirate.
Old pirate?
Billy, you say win. Win?
I thought you said you were going to let me win a little bit.
I lied. Loss builds character. You don't have a girl with you, do you?
No.
He plays Motorama.
Say, mister, can we borrow your backseat for a quickie?
I've got a long way to go.
There's the big tire.
This contest will never expire.
Martha Quinn, Garrett Morris, Michael J. Pollard, Flea of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Drew Barrymore, Miko, and introducing Jordan Christopher Michael. Motorama, the ultimate road odyssey, from the writer of After Hours.
Fill her up.
No, empty it.
Kind of crazy to include a shot from the last scene of the movie.
Yeah, they show a lot.
They show a lot. And then I want to see, is this other trailer? Is this the same trailer? Yeah. It's the trailer.
Him falling. Him. Yeah.
Wiki. There's a lot of, like, they really put everything in that trailer.
Yeah, they put a lot of stuff in that. Obviously, they want to emphasize the celebrities in it, but
yes, which also it made sense to hear that was like a priority from a casting perspective. We better get every other scene that has a person that you recognize.
Yeah.
Because Gus is nobody. No disrespect to JC Mikes. We're closer than ever to getting to that 3.5 on Letterboxd. Steve, if you're down, I'll give you a review, and we can get on out of here.
Sure, let's do it.
Let's do a Letterboxd review. Let me go ahead, and we're gaining on them. We're slowly getting. I'm very curious. I've said this before. There's a chance we're going to see a sudden turn in the tone of these reviews once we hit the old pandemic.
That's
But
true.
we haven't yet. Right now, we're in August 2019, so we're getting closer.
It'll be a mood change.
Yeah.
Tone change.
Okay. This is a pretty basic one. 5 stars from Misty Stanton, who reviewed the film on August 14th, 2019. And she hearted it as well. A fun, scary film with a unique premise dealing with the basic frustration of being human in a modern world. That almost doesn't feel right. Like, that almost doesn't feel like that's a real review of this film.
She liked it though. She loved it. She loved it. She just didn't get it.
I don't want
Her
to
comprehension skills are not so good, but she loved it.
I don't want to be
Good
too
taste.
harsh on Misty, but like a fun film. Okay, yeah, sure. A scary film. At times, sure. Unique premise, definitely.
Situationally, he's scary.
Dealing with the basic frustration of being human? Not exactly. In a modern world, definitely not.
Depends your definition of what's time frames, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't feel like this probably didn't even feel contemporaneous at the time, right? Like, maybe it did.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah. Looking forward to more Motorama. I'm looking forward to, we're nearing that halfway point in the movie, which is going to be fun. It's only going to get darker from there.
Yeah.
I think some of
As
Jason
we
might
saw in the trailer.
Oh yeah, it's going to get darker. I think we've been a really in the fuck around part of the movie, and we're about to get into the find out part of the movie.
I'm ready.
Any
We need the payoff.
Yeah, we need some payoff. We need some payoff for sure. Let me see if I have any weird shit that I found from the socials recently. I don't think I have much, to be honest. It's been pretty calm.
Not weird.
No, I haven't. I actually haven't saved a weird post.
Our normal.
Oh well, okay. Let's see if that exists.
Normal.
There is normal, not safe for work, which is not exactly normal.
That doesn't make sense. It's a good oxymoron.
Most of these are like normal porn. Normal nude, normal naked, normal average. But there is one just called normal. Normal. What are the rules for normal? Okay, number 1. If you're here, you must post something normal. 2,
Okay.
Abnormal posts will be removed.
Good.
No gore, etc.
Okay.
Not safe for work links are allowed as long as you tag them.
Okay.
5, post normal stuff.
Good.
6, we prefer direct links. 7, don't be mean. 8, tell us what's on your mind. 9 is a Korean phrase.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요.
Which means hello.
Yes. I'll say that.
And then 10, if your post is in another language, you must give a translation. And then someone said, I just want you to know that rules 5, post normal stuff, and rule 9, Anyang, aren't really normal when it comes to rules in general. Those aren't normal rules. Damn, dude, people don't really post in our normal.
Damn.
5 years ago, someone did a question and nobody answered.
Sad.
5 years ago,
No one wants the normal stuff on the internet. That's the truth.
yeah, there's no normal. 5 years ago, someone posted, I am a person. I am a person. And then 4 years ago, someone said, I am also a person.
Good.
I am very normal. I took my 5 dogs for a walk in the park. I attended to the toilet area, evacuated my bowels, and cleaned myself with shredded trees. At 5:36 p.m.
Not normal. Not normal.
At 5:36 p.m., I will walk past my front window and think I see someone I know walking outside, but it in fact will be a stranger. Stranger number 4,560. Blood
Oh
type
my God.
A-. Annotate on the facial micro expression subject is displaying at 7:12 a.m. Unit is ready for processing.
What the fuck?
That's the most recent post. Someone said 2 years ago, they said, happy cake day are normal. Today you're 11 years old. And the most recent post for the past year before that was, happy cake day, are normal. Today you're 10 years old.
Oh no.
And someone said yesterday, this subreddit isn't normal anymore. I'm going to reply, normalize our normal. This guy posted 1 day ago in a board that hasn't seen the posts for years.
Wow. Let's get it started.
And now
again.
we are bringing it back. We're bringing it back, and we did normalize our normal. Wow, pretty crazy board, and I don't like that people don't use it. This subreddit is a beacon of normalcy in abnormal times. I encourage everyone to remain normal at all times, but not to an abnormal degree. Regular normal, don't overdo it. And Pregnant Batman replies, I think you are exactly right.
Mhm.
So you know what, Steve? Let's make that a mission. By the time that we both reconvene for minute 37 of Motorama, let's try to have the most normal days of our lives.
That sounds good.
We'll go say and do normal things.
Yeah,
We're just normal hosts. Just innocent hosts.
completely normal.
I'm gonna be so fucking normal.
It's a good way to be.
I'm gonna try really hard.
Normal is just, it's-
Normal is just strange that hasn't happened yet.
Well, I mean, it's to each their own. I mean, everyone has their own definition of what normal is. So
One person's normal is another person's strange.
right.
I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna think about being normal. I'm gonna think about how to be more normal. I'm gonna think about the most normal things that I can think about and see if I see normal things out in the world.
The more we say normal, the weirder the word sounds.
Getting less normal. Things are not normal. This is not hashtag. This is not normal. This is not normal. Well, thank you for the first ever bonus episode of Motoramathon, Steve. It was fun to just like shoot the shit and celebrate a movie that we love
Yeah.
without the pressure of a guest having to be funny.
True.
Tell
True
me if there's anything that you would like to plug for our normal listeners on this very abnormal episode.
My Instagram is at Steve_Autore, as featured under my name. My website is steveautour.com. I don't think we've released it yet, but we made a 48-hour film called Victoria's Guide. That's pretty rad. Short and sweet, but we made it in a day, 2 days technically.
Hell yeah.
And I'm proud of it.
Which is pretty normal for us actually now.
It's becoming more normal. I don't like that it is, but yes, it has become more normal.
I agree. I'm super proud of that film. I'm super proud of everyone that worked on it. If you're interested in checking out more Nice Hog stuff, you can find us on Instagram at Nice Hogstagram. You can find everything we do at nice-hog.com. You can find our weekly newsletter, which is totally free, at nicehog.substack.com. It is the best place to keep up with everything that we do. We have been playing Undertale on our video game stream series. We've also been releasing episodes of You Awaken in a Strange Place, our improv comedy RPG series. We are releasing the finale of our current season this week from the date that we're recording this. Since we're probably putting this episode out tomorrow, it means it's coming out tomorrow, the day after you hear this. So nicehog.substack.com every Friday. It's free. It's got all the stuff. If you want to follow me, Classic American Cool on Instagram. That's it. Steve, hit him with the sign off.
This is not normal.
This is not normal. This was a bonus episode of Motorama.
It was not normal, technically.
And we'll be back next week with a normal one. So why don't you have a normal one? Peace.